Hello everyone, this is Brooke and welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to do my first ever empties video. I realized when I was going through my room earlier that I have been collecting empties or products that I've all used up, and I've saved the wrapper so that I could discuss them with you and let you know my impressions of them. So I've been saving up, and I've got a nice little container here full of products that I would just like to quickly go over with you and give you my general impression about them and whether I would purchase or not again in the future, and just let you know more about that. So I have a variety of things in here. I'm going to start with this, which is the face wipes. As you see, I use a lot of them, and I have been doing that for some time. I have in my beauty routine the cleanse off oils or other makeup removers, but I along the way have found out that using wipes was just a much easier way for me to remove my makeup. And one of the wipes in here I'll show you is like my favorite, and it takes off everything, so why bother with all the other things. And then there's also times when I use wipes to cleanse my face too. Not just take off the makeup, and there's particular wipes that I use for that. And then there were some that were just completely duds that I don't like and I never will buy again. I don't even think one of them I finished. So starting off with just whatever I grab here, the first one is just makeup remover wipes that I got from the dollar store, and they were actually okay. They say they gently remove dirt, oil, and makeup. I used them more as just a makeup remover. They were nice and moist, and they didn't cause any problems, but they were okay. The next ones I have here are the Burt's Bees Facial Cleansing Towelettes, and I use those more. It says, again, removes dirt, oil, and makeup without rinsing. I found them to be a touch dry and also not as effective on getting rid of makeup. I still had some, either my makeup was very stubborn those days, or this was just not effective. I'm assuming that this was not effective because I do have other things were able to take away my makeup a lot easier. So this I will not repurchase. Another one that I just won't repurchase is the Exfoliating Cucumber Cleansing Towelettes from the Up and Up. So that's the Target generic brand, and they look like this. It was, it says compared to Pond's Deep Cleanse with Exfoliating Texture, Aloe, and Green Tea. I got these more of being a cleansing wipe, not so much makeup remover wipe, because of all the things it said. Again, I would not repurchase these. One thing I did not like was the exfoliating, the texture on the wipe. It had that bumpy side. I just don't care for that, and I don't think it's very effective as far as exfoliating. So I won't be repurchasing that for those reasons. The next one I have here, I actually have two empties of it, and that should tell you something. It is the MAC Makeup Remover Wipes, and they look like this. And these were the 45 sheet counts, and I've used both of those up in short order because they are the best, I feel, at removing makeup. I use these nightly to remove my makeup. It takes off all the eye makeup, mascara, blush, foundation, everything, so that you have a nice a cleaner face to wash, if that makes sense. You don't want to, use your Clarisonic or wash your face with the soap if you've got full face of makeup on. You want to take some of that off first. So these were a great first step for that, and they make my skin feel really good. They leave a nice moisturized feeling to my skin, and they smell good. And if you leave them upside down, if you store them upside down, they stay very moist the whole time you have them. So MAC's makeup wipes I will definitely repurchase. I actually have another whole 100 count set in my vanity right now that I use. So those were really good. The biggest dud of all was the Neutrogena Deep Clean Oil-Free Makeup Remover Cleansing Wipes. Now, there's still some in here, and I won't even open them to use it anymore because I didn't like them. The product was very dry, first of all, and I didn't feel like it took anything off my face, or I really had to work hard in order to get the makeup off. As far as cleansing, I don't think it did anything to cleanse my skin. And the oil-free part of it, it's got some stuff in it. It's oil dissolvers to deep down, clean, remove pore clogging impurities. I don't know. It felt like there was some kind of something in this that was tacky, and it left like a funny feeling on my skin, like a sticky or dried out feeling. So I just didn't like these at all. They're the Neutrogena Deep Clean Oil-Free Makeup Remover Wipes. So those were a no. Another one, and you can see I've got 3 empties of these that I really liked, were the Tea Tree Cleansing Wipes from the Body Shop. I've mentioned these before in a favorites video, but I love these. The combination of these with the MAC wipes is like all you need to get your face clean on a lazy night, I want to say. Sometimes I'll just go and take the makeup off with the MAC wipe and go after it with the Tea Tree Cleansing Wipe from the Body Shop, and it really, really does get your skin clean, and it's like a cleanser and a toner built in one. It has a very kind of woodsy scent to it, and if you can tolerate that, it's not an unpleasant scent at all. It's just strong. It's tea tree oil, and it's very strong, but it's very good for your skin. It was great for cleansing my skin, and I just love that. So those were the Tea Tree Cleansing Wipes by Body Shop. And speaking of tea tree, I have tea tree water that I used up from the Lush. It's a toner water. I used to spray this on my face, but more importantly, what I did with this, because I used to be a really big germaphobe as far as my skin, my facial skin was concerned, and whenever I used my Clarisonic Mia, I would rinse it in super hot water to try to kill germs, and then I would spray it with the tea tree water, because tea tree oil and tea tree water has disinfectant properties to it. So it helps, it's an astringent that keeps bacteria and other kind of germs at bay. So this was really good. I used it for my face, which was okay, but most importantly, I really used up the bottle by spraying it on my Clarisonic. So that was one. Next, I have a couple of the Gentle Formula hand soap, the foaming hand soaps from the Body Shop, or no, sorry, Bath and Body Works. This one I got last year for Black Friday. It's a sparkling pink champagne. Love, love, love the way this smells. Yeah, I have another one in backup for just in case, but I love the way this smells. And then I also used up the Sweet Pea, which is one of their classic scents, and it smells very nice too. I love the way these feel. They don't dry out my hands or my skin when I wash, and I feel like my skin gets really clean when I use them. So it's a nice, it is gentle, and it's foaming, it's antibacterial, so you feel like you're getting all those benefits, and it doesn't dry your skin out. So I love those from the Bath and Body Works. Also from Bath and Body Works, I have a couple candles. Well, actually, these are just 2 candles that I've burned up, and I've got 12 over on my counter. 12 empty jars that need to be cleaned out, because sometimes I like to save the jars. They're so nice and pretty. I tie a ribbon around them, put my makeup brushes in them. But I've got 12 over there. I don't know what I'll use 12 for. But the ones I picked out as being like my favorite of the used candles was, my absolute favorite is Marshmallow Fireside. And the packaging for this year looks like this. I also have one with the old packaging from last year because I hoarded them last year and just finally went through my stash. So it's nice to see the 2 different packagings. I definitely prefer last year's package better than this year for Marshmallow Fireside. And the other one I have is Espresso Bar. It was a spring summer scent for this past year, and I got again several of these. Love the way it smells. It smells like coffee and chocolate, and I burned one up, but I think, yeah, I still have another full one to go. So when I love a candle, I just grab them. So I've got those 2. And then let's see here, I have some more beauty products. Peter Thomas Roth, my favorite skincare line. I have used up the Max Sheer All Day Moisture Defense Lotion, which looks like that. I used that all up. It's great. It has SPF 30 in it. It's a very nice feel on your skin and keeps you moisturized all day, which is good. So that's a Peter Thomas Roth. I don't know if my lights are putting too much glare on this so that you can't see it, but it's Max Sheer All Day Moisture Defense Lotion. What I'll try to do is I always back up my videos with a blog on my website now, and I will try to list all of these on my website. So in case these are getting glared out, you can go to my blog at pinktoparis.com/blog and find out exactly the names for these things if you can't see it on the screen. Another thing by Peter Thomas Roth, and it looks like I have a few more here, is the Camu Power Vitamin C Brightening Serum. And it looks like this. It's a fairly new product. It's only been out, I think, less than a year, and I love it. It's actually going to come up in my November favorites because I am going through a new bottle, and it's doing wonderful things for my skin. It's a great serum for daytime. You don't need to use it at nighttime. I have something else that you use at night, but this is great for daytime because it does not have any retinol in it, and it is has vitamin C 30 times the vitamin C of an orange, and vitamin C is a great antioxidant for your skin. So this is definitely a repurchase, and I already have bought a new bottle of that. Another Peter Thomas Roth product, again, this is what you're going to use at night. I use the Retinol Fusion PM. It looks like this, and since this does have retinol in it, you only use this at night. No sunscreen and no sun exposure for this, and it is a great product. I don't feel like I see as many improvements to my skin as I do with the Camu, but it's great just to feel like you're taking care of your skin at night as well. So I love using this. It's part of my routine, and it's something that I've already repurchased, but it took me a long time to go through this bottle, and Peter Thomas Roth products are not inexpensive, so you're going to spend quite a bit on them. It's nice that they last long and that they're good, and I always repurchase what I'll show you one maybe some other time that I'm never going to repurchase again that's by Peter Thomas Roth, but for the most part I do. And this one, Retinol Fusion PM. The last Peter Thomas Roth product I have that I've used up is the Mega Rich Intensive Anti-Aging Cellular Eye Cream. And this is the eye cream that I use. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera or not, but this is what I use. And it is the full size of their eye cream. It is great. It does, it's very rich, and it does plump up the skin under your eye, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and most importantly is that it has the peptides and neuropeptides, which are collagen producers or collagen boosters, and that is what helps your skin stay youthful and young. So I use this morning and night. I use a smaller amount in the morning than I do at night because I don't want it to make my makeup run or anything like that. But you put your eye cream on, let it sit into your skin for a little while, and then go on with the rest of your routine. This is wonderful. I love it. And I've already repurchased the new one. So then we're going to go off into, let's go to MAC. I realized as I was going through this that I have enough to back to MAC. And so I'm excited. I have a lipstick that I already picked out that I want to get. Just showing you quickly the 6 things that I have to return. If you don't know what back to MAC is, if you buy MAC products and you use it all up, you can take the container, the empty container back for whatever it is, and they will give you a free lipstick for every 6 empty containers that you bring back. And it might even be, I've heard some people say you can get a lip gloss or an eyeshadow. At my MAC, they pretty much only give you lipsticks. So I'm not going to say otherwise right now, unless somebody else knows. You can put it in the comments and clarify it for us all. But I'm going to back to MAC, and the first thing I'm taking back is my Select Sheer Pressed Powder. I love this, but don't go looking for it because it discontinued last year. Luckily, I was able to hoard a bit before it went out of stock. My makeup artist told me that they were discontinuing it because she knew it was my favorite powder, and I grabbed, I think, 3 or 4 of them before, so I'll be set for years. But I am getting rid of this. It's Select Sheer Pressed Powder. In case you're wondering, my color for that is NC55, and I love it. It's what I'm wearing right now. I can use it sometimes in place of foundation because it does have a nice coverage, or I can use it with the kabuki brush just to give a light coverage over foundation. So it's very versatile. I really like it a lot, and it's the MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder. But I'm sorry, it is discontinued. Another thing I have by MAC is the Prep and Prime Eye Mascara. The Prep and Prime Lash. It's the, looks like a mascara wand, but it's all white. And I put this on before mascara sometimes when I really want to plump out my eyelashes and make them longer. I put on the primer first. I really do like the primer. MAC mascara is just normal. It's just regular. It's nothing to really write home about. So, but I like it because I like MAC. So I use this sometimes when I really want my lashes to stand out and be bold, and then I use the mascara over it. So I believe I have already repurchased this, and I will continue. It's not a huge staple for me, but it's something that I like to have in my repertoire. So that's the Prep and Prime Lash. And then as far as mascara goes, I'm going to be taking back an empty Zoom Water Fast Lash, which is the waterproof mascara, and it's this basic black. I use waterproof mainly in the summer when my allergies make my eyes water a lot. I feel like this gives me added protection from having raccoon eyes. So this was really good. What I found though is that when I ran out of this in the summer and I had to go to the regular Zoom lash that was not waterproof, it was just as fine. So I stick to the regular mascara, regular formula, which is Zoom Lash, and I have an empty one of these as well. And I will be taking this one back, and pretty much I've already got the replacement for this, but I will stay with the regular formula and stay away from the waterproof formula, only because the waterproof is a little bit harder to remove. It's actually a lot harder to remove at night. And this stayed in place when I was taking off, or when I was having watery eye issues. So for the ease of removing it at night, going with the regular formula is for me. So I won't be replacing the waterproof formula, but I have already replaced the regular formula. And then continuing with MAC, I have Sable eyeshadow. Actually, I hit pan so hard it's nothing there. But Sable eyeshadow is a staple for me. I believe it's been in some of my favorite videos, and I will be taking that back. I have a little bit of it on over my crease right here. It's a very neutral nude color for me, but has a touch of shimmer. I think they call it a frost. So it does have some shimmer to it, which is nice to brighten up areas on my eye. So that's Sable. And I already have like 1 or 2, one that I'm using and maybe 1 in back stock. And then the last thing for MAC is the Graph Black Technical Liner. It is a nice eyeliner. It is very, very black, and it's got enough consistency where it's easy to smudge. Lately, just for ease, I've been using my Carbon eyeshadow for eyeliner and not so much on my pencils, but this one was great. The thing I love about it is that it has, it's all gone now, but it swivels, so you just have to twist it and then it comes out. You don't have to worry about sharpening it at all and getting, you know, pencil sharpened pieces everywhere. So again, this is great. I do have a replacement for this. I haven't started using it yet because I'm using my Carbon eyeshadow. But it's nice to have this for days when I really want a super black line that stays put. This is great. And then I have some other random things. this is just super random. I have a Clarisonic brush head that I will be just throwing away after I talk about it. You use them for 3 months if you don't know that. You use them for 3 months and then you can throw it away and replace it. Sephora and other places sell replacement heads. I believe this is the sensitive head, that one that comes with it. And you know, I do replace it every 6 months, and I try to keep it sterile and as clean as possible in between, because you don't want any germs growing on this and then going on your face. So the Clarisonic brush head. I also got a deluxe sample size of the Urban Decay All Nighter long-lasting makeup setting spray, and this started my love affair with Urban Decay setting spray. It looks like this. It's like an older packaging, and I really love this. It's a staple for me in the summertime so that my makeup doesn't melt off. But the Urban Decay All Nighter, the setting sprays are just wonderful. I haven't tried many other brands. I've tried e.l.f., but I haven't tried many other brands. This is great. I love it. And I've repurchased a huge bottle for my vanity. So that's that one. Another just completely random, my favorite deodorant is Secret Outlast, and then I always have to have unscented, and it is great. It lasts all day. It doesn't leave any marks, and it's a clear gel. So love that, and I will I keep this in backup quantity, so have lots of that. And then my last empty is one of my favorite things, and that is my YSL Parisienne perfume. You guys know that that's my signature scent, and I've gone through, I think this is my second or third bottle since I've started wearing this a few years ago, and the bottles are beautiful, gold cover with just a kind of cushion diamonds shaped glass. So I'll probably keep this sitting on my vanity somewhere, but I'm already, gosh, into another bottle already, so I never want to be without this. And that's pretty much it for all of my empties. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Oh, one more thing, I want to just tell you again to mark your calendars for December 12th at 7 p.m. Central Time. I will be having a live broadcast. I went shopping yesterday for all of the giveaway prizes, and I'm very excited that I will be able to give away some really nice things to you to say thank you for supporting me and being subscribers for all of this year and a half that I've been doing this, and also to let you know what I'm working on these days, and to give you kind of more information about myself. And I'm really looking forward to it. So look forward, in the next week or two I'll do a reveal video for the prizes and give you more information about the live broadcast and how you can attend. And I really look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great time, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.